So after a 13-hour drive from up where I live by Oklahoma City out here to the desert wasteland known as Dustups, sometimes I don't know about my decision-making skills. I finally arrived. This is nuts. I'm in West Texas, right near the Mexican border. He says this is the most desolate place, the furthest away from civilization that you can possibly be in Texas. And I don't disagree with him. And I came out here to help my buddy Sean, who has a YouTube channel called Dustups, do some work with my machines. You know what? Let me give you a quick tour and show you what we're about to get into. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as I go out to the desert wastelands of Texas. So I decided to bring my Derette XC1100. It's my newest machine, and so far, I just want to put it through its paces and see what it can do. So I know they need some help over here with a power breaker to get through some of this caliche. So we brought that, just in case I got stuck on the way in. I brought a trailer hitch attachment. But tomorrow we're gonna go down to the Mexican border to another piece of land and bring the forestry mulcher, and we're going to mulch a trail to the Rio Grande River. Not kidding you. So I also brought one of my little dumpers. Now this one, I've got it all modified with some cool camo wrap I bought on Amazon, and I just cut it up, and my wife Carrie helped me with it. But I brought this thing down so we could play with it out here too. So we're out here in the middle of nowhere. And what they've done here is Sean bought 320 acres here in the most desolate part of Texas. Maybe in mainland America, I don't know. It literally took me 3 hours of driving down little dirt roads to get here. So we got a while to go. I've been driving on this dirt road, this crazy dirt road, for over 2 hours, and I'm not there yet. But to get to this dirt road took me about 9 hours, 10 hours-ish. And you can see the mountains over here, this way. And there's more mountains. You can't really see through the clouds, but there's more mountains over there. And so what he's doing is he's growing a forest here in the desert. And to make it happen, man, he's had skid steers out here. He's got a bulldozer out here. I'm gonna help him with my machines. But just look at this place. I mean, it looks like a Western movie. Like, no joke. I wanna run the bulldozer, but they're putting a new track on it right now. So it's kinda out of commission. Now, they've got a guy that works out here full time, and he's awesome. And not only is he the jack of all trades doing everything, but he's a mechanic. And he's putting new tracks on the dozer. Come here, look at this. See, these are my tracks, my biggest, beastiest tracks I have. But mine look like nothing compared to this. And apparently, so this is a baby dozer. Doesn't look very baby to me. This is what they have to go through on this stuff. And he's over here. He's making it happen. So Daniel single-handedly is putting these tracks together. I don't know how. He said that front roller right there is 300 pounds alone. I think mine weighs 3 pounds. I don't know about this life. This makes no sense to me. So why don't I do something that I know, and I'm gonna be useful, and I'm gonna unload my machine, and let's get that power breaker off and get to work. Hey, did I tell you guys it's raining? We're in the desert, and it's raining, which is really weird. So I got in last night, driving 3 hours down these dirt roads, everything covered in dust. Now it's raining, so the whole trailer is all mud. So the back of the trailer drugged so much last night, that's all full of rocks inside here. So I guess we're not even to the bad part yet. You gotta have 7 inches of clearance on your vehicle, which I do on my truck, but I don't on the dovetail on my trailer. So I'm very curious to know how this is gonna work out for me. So we're gonna see how this works out. I don't know how well this is gonna do, but I might have to put it in 4-low and just muscle this trailer, drag it over rocks. See, here's where my trailer's gonna drag. Listen. Yeah, I drug quite a bit. What'd I get myself into? All right, let's fire it up. I might play in some mud, but this is silly. Check this out. That's what happens when you drive down a dirt road and then it rains. Yep. You know what? I'm actually gonna go wipe that off. I wonder if I'll slip on this. I hope not. I don't want to slip on it. It's like it just needs to rain a little bit more to get all the mud gone. You know, wash it off. But instead, it's just lingering. All right, ready to go play. I wish the power breaker was turning the right direction. Oh, with it wet? It slides like butter. That was that. I'm embarrassed for even complaining about it. I love how visible the attachment plate is. I mean, I love my V1000, but being able to see the attachment plate is just a game changer. So here, this is the power breaker. And it is heavy. So it's got these lines that go in there. These go through. Now, one thing I question, look how tight that is. I mean, it's not super tight. There's still a little play, but passed the inspection. It passed the inspection, folks. So I guess we're good to go. Hey, by the way, don't let people ride in your bucket. Don't ever let people ride in your bucket. It says right there. Okay, it's raining. Let's go. I probably could have picked a better time besides in the rain to come do this, huh? So, what they need is they need this all dug up right here. Okay, got the machine over here. This is Sean, and he's gonna explain what I'm gonna do as you know, as I learn how to use this thing, because I've never used it before. And do me a favor, leave something in the comments. If we're doing something wrong running this machine, just let me know. So next time, we can be better.
My name's Sean Overton. I'm turning 320 acres of wasteland into a desert forest. We're in the middle of the Chihuahuan Desert of far west Texas. We are 40 miles down a dirt road from the nearest town. I told Greg it would take 2 hours to get here. I lied. It actually took 3 hours. And it goes slower when you're bringing equipment. And he brought a trailer full of toys that I think y'all just saw. And we have this odd problem where I have a 40-foot refrigerated shipping container, and I need mini equipment to dig around it. And the reason is we are trenching to bury a grounding line. If we just stick a grounding rod in the soil here, there's no conductivity whatsoever. In a day, all of this rain that is falling around us, it's going to be bone dry. So our grounding system wouldn't do anything. Instead, I am building a trench. It's going to be 3 feet deep. But the problem is the material, it's not rock, it's something called caliche. And caliche is a concentration of calcium that builds up over time. It rains, it dissolves the calcium, and as that happens and the rain evaporates and it evaporates, it eventually forms a cement, and even a 1-ton machine can't get through it. So we're gonna cheat. We're gonna use the concrete breaker to rip that stuff open, build a nice trench, and then once I'm done, instead of backfilling it with sand, which is useless for electricity, I'm gonna go down to my neighbor's well. I'm gonna get a nice, decent sized amount of clay. We're gonna put the clay in the trench, hydrate it as we bury the copper line, and that will give us a 24/7, 365 grounding system for my electrical room that I need to build 40 miles from the nearest power pole.
Well, I'm just here to break stuff.
You, sir, have come to the right location.
Cool.
I know you've never used it before. I've never used it before. My whole shtick is learning on camera. That's kind of your thing too. Just different things to learn.
So I do know from watching another video, somebody was using a power breaker and they turned it on without it in the ground, and they said that's really bad for it.
Yeah.
So
resistance.
So I need to stick it in something.
Yeah.
To start playing.
Yeah. Just push it down as far as it'll go. Run it, and you're not going to have to run it long. We're not breaking rocks. So it's like the weird thing about caliche is it's not a rock. It's just stuff that's really glued together. So the second you run that, the material will just melt. So you just literally crack, 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 and you're done.
I might be able to put the bucket on it, and
with a mini bucket, it's probably going to be the right size that it's appropriate for a trench, and I can skip the mini. But
use the bucket, load the dumper, and haul it away.
Yeah, because we don't want it. Oh my gosh, I forgot you have the dumper. Yes, yes, we should absolutely be putting that stuff in the dumper.
Yeah, and then go take it somewhere and dump it.
Yeah, let's do it. Not bad.
Hey, since we're both learning right now, and you seem like you know more than I do, let me show you how to run a mini skid steer. Throttle.
Okay.
Pull back on this, goes up.
Okay.
Push forward, down.
Right.
Joystick is drive, forward, back, right, left. I did that one.
Did you see me jump?
Yeah, it's backwards.
Okay, so.
And it locks it. I should have brought 2 mini skids. We got the dumper fired up. Daniel's bring the dumper over. I'm gonna jump on the Chinese Mini X. Teamwork. So do you guys remember, those of you guys have been around for a while, remember at the beginning of my channel, my little Kimron 1-ton? Doesn't this remind you of that? I would say power breaker is a win. So is the XC1100.
I don't know if you can tell, it's hard, but you just can't really see where it is once it's buried. But you can tell the machine just starts sinking as it's breaking through the stuff underground.
Huh, that's cool.
So it might be worth putting the bucket on this just to scoop.
Yeah,
out,
this is
hard.
it's like using a thimble.
It is.
to build a sandcastle.
It's very hard.
It's like a Tesla, self-driving. So the challenge is, he needs this to be 3 feet deep. And we're not at 3 feet deep. I think that's bottomed out right there. I wonder if we could bring this back over and go deeper. Right about here. I like the part where you said you do the manual labor. Same area?
Let me try for a minute.
Yeah, you have more experience than I do. Our life in trees, not our life in caliche.
So you see, like, we got through a couple inches, like maybe 2.
Huh. I was thinking do little bits, like, for example, when you're grinding a stump, you don't grind the entire thing, you do it in layers.
I think we have
And you just keep coming through and doing layer after layer.
Well, and it'll go faster too. If we can break through this layer, once you get underneath it, then it's easy to lift.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get a bucket and just use the corner and literally fold the rocks out of the way.
So basically, for all intents and purposes, there is many feet of concrete block over this entire area.
No, this could be another inch deep, or it could be another 18 inches deep.
Oh, so there's
literally, you go a foot that way, it might be totally different.
I gotcha. Okay, so hit that spot heavy.
Hit the spot really, really heavy.
it's leaking underneath.
Yeah. It's under pressure over there, so don't get close because it is leaking.
Did you see the hours on it?
No, I didn't.
6.
6 whole hours.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's literally brand new.
Yeah.
I ran a mulcher on it for an hour and a half, and besides that, I've driven around my yard and picked up a pallet a few times.
Okay. Let me move it so we can work on it, and then I'll clean that stuff out and see where we're at.
We can just drive it right over to Daniel.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Here you go. Get to work. So when he turned on the attachment, it was dripping from here, like at the bottom of this. It's all under pressure still, apparently. So Sean recommends not dying today.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
We did have a mishap just a little bit ago, and it leaked some fluid. So it's leaked all over the front. The problem, there's this little bolt at the bottom, and there's a O-ring on it, and the O-ring wasn't quite seated right. So now when it's taken some fluid, it is leaking. So we do need to put a new O-ring on that. Now I'm gonna take a minute for a lunch break, and out here, I'm just gonna make myself a sandwich. Look at the view though. I mean, look at those mountains. You know what? I need a closer look at those mountains. I'm gonna put my drone up. So check this out. I gotta show this off because this is really cool. So Set Power has sent me this fridge a while back. I've got it set just above freezing at 33 degrees, and I've got all kinds of stuff packed in here. Afri had sent me this power station, and you can see here, I don't know if you can see this input, 29 watts, output 30, 33, somewhere around there. I don't know if you can see that. So the fridge is plugged in to this, and is sucking about 30 to 33. Input of 28, 29 watts is this. Renogy sent me this thing, which I've used it before, but I kept the box. So to transport it out here, I threw it in the box. And look, there's no sun. This is an overcast and cloudy day. So I have this laying on the bed of my truck, not doing a whole lot. It's a 120 watt panel. But look, it's still putting in 28. Yeah, 28 right now, and this is sucking about, 29, 30, somewhere around there. So it's kind of feeding itself. And once this gets to temp, it'll stop running so much, And even on a cloudy day, I mean, tell me that's not the setup. I mean, tell me it's not. This is my hand washing station for this week. And yeah, I've got all my stuff set up, and Sean's over there on what he called Diggy Smalls, his little mini excavator. He's digging up where he's just running the XC1100. And Daniel's over here trying to put these tracks back on the Dozer. I'm just gonna eat a tuna sandwich. So I just wanted to take a minute to say to all of you that watch the videos on a regular basis, and you've liked and subscribed, I really appreciate it. I mean, having the opportunity to come out and test equipment in places like this with guys like this, it's kind of the dream job. So thank you very much. I mean, it's a lot of work. We're out here working today, but we're having fun doing it. You know what I mean? So if you haven't liked and subscribed, like the video, subscribe to the channel, watch some of the other videos. If you're shopping for a machine, I got all kinds of reviews on these and a lot more coming. That XC1100, man, I'm gonna beat that thing. we're gonna make it work. And we're gonna see just how durable it is. My V1000, I put it through its paces, but now that I'm not working for the man every day, I have a lot more time to get out there and take it places and just, you know, go do some real life situations with it. So anyway, I got a lot more tests and comparisons and real usage with a bunch of machines. So stay tuned for all that. And yeah, man, thanks for coming out. Hopefully I get a bunch of good content here this week while I'm out here in the desert. Actually, I'm gonna put my drone up as soon as I eat this sandwich. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like around here. So hang tight and check this out. You know what? Let's cue the music right now. Wait. If you want to see that project that Sean's working on, getting that ground done and all the other stuff out here, check his channel out, Dustups. And you're gonna do some wild stuff out here. Now in February, right now, February, it's really nice out, you know? T-shirt, a little bit chilly, it's fine. These dudes are out here in this Texas heat in the middle of the summer, in the desert, dying out here for this project. So it's really cool. But anyway, check his channel out and you can see the whole video on what he's got going on. And him using the XC1100 for this project. Anyway, okay. Now cue the music and let's see the drone. So, is this really to ground this, or is this a mass grave?
A little of both. You get on my bad side, find out.
I can't believe you got through that far, honestly.
Me neither.
That's crazy. So the majority of this was done with the excavator or the mini skid?
They're both critical. There's no way I could do one without the other.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm glad the tool helped.
I could not possibly have done this in any sort of timely manner without you guys, without you bringing the tools.
Honestly, I know that works on concrete. When we first started this, I wasn't sure if it would work on this.
Yeah, it's, I mean, you'll see the way I'm running it. It's like a blend of a ripper shank, and then I'll run it when it gets stuck, and then sometimes there's enough hydraulic that I can flip whatever rock is stuck and cemented in the caliche, and then I can keep going. But you'll see, the key is getting the machine driving like this.
So when I was doing it, in my beginner attempts, I just wasn't doing it right. And you figured out a trick to be able to make it more efficient.
It helped. As soon as you told me the weight of the machine is, I knew how to do it.
Ah.
So once you told me all the weights in the back instead of in the front, I said, oh, I need to get it up in the air. So by having this ramp that's almost at a 45-degree angle, and then I just drive all of the weight onto that single point.
Oh.
And then you'll see me, it's not really about manipulating the shank, it's about running the tracks and just putting as much weight in the smallest spot you can.
So I know this is like the cheapest possible little Chinese toy you can get at an auction these days, but they're so awesome.
No, it's a fantastic tool. Like I just knew that we would find a use for things. I've learned that any tool that comes out here, we find a way to use it. And we were out here, we started working, within an hour we were using the dumper, and now I can't picture not having a dumper.
It's so funny because to you it's a tool. To me it's just a toy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think...
Now I know where they film Westerns. This totally looks like the kind of place they film Westerns. Except something weird. There is a Chinese mini skid out here in the deserts of West Texas with a mulcher on it. Yeah, and I've never seen that in a Western. So this Derette XC1100 I've been using out here all week. These are available from Derette, and they're also available here in the States. Not in West Texas, but in Ohio. And they ship them all around the country. It's a dealership called GSA Equipment, and they sell Derette and High Top and Ripa and VMang, and they have all kinds of machines in stock. And as of the filming of this, right now, I know they have XC1100s in stock. And my first mini skid I had, the Derette DRT 450, I know they have those in stock, and I think they have some others. They do have another container coming with the new wheeled fast version of the 450, and they got more XC1100s coming. It's probably not going to be OurLifeInTrees green, but it functions just the same.
What is?
I'm hungry. I need a snack, and I'm going to make smart choices.
I'm starving.
That's why
I'm making poor choices.
I'm going for David Protein.
Oh.
You sounded like a commercial.
He's
That's
doing.
because it's a commercial.
Oh, are you recording?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Is it funny? Thanks, Greg.
I thought you were talking to us.
I did too until I saw him pull the camera out.
I didn't see the camera. I was calling someone trying to find the solution to this problem.
Greg, I'm going to eat my healthy, delicious, yummy, wise David Protein bar.
That looks delicious.
It's amazing. It's really good.
When it's a rainy day and I'm in a desert wasteland, I like Cliff Builder's protein bars. This looks delicious. Mmm.
I was in a cake and it sounds almost like mockery.
Mmm. This is a tasty protein bar.